This is David Drummond. We're about to kick off episode 2 of Pinawa Cryptid Search. As you can probably tell, we're out during midday hours. I'm sure you intuit that spotting cryptids or wildlife is less likely during the day. However, there have been rumors of some strange phenomena involving turtles. Turtles apparently have been congregating in large numbers in small spaces. Is it true? Why are they doing this? How do they communicate the need to get together? Let's see if we can find any evidence of this. I've found in my travels in the area that turtles tend to like partially submerged logs, sunny spots, and nice rocks that are close to the water. I have come most of the way around this bay, which would appear to have a lot of perfect conditions for turtles, and have not seen any so far. Now, is it the wrong time of day, or have they left their usual spots to congregate somewhere? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Just saw some movement at this log. There's two dark spots there that may be turtles. We're gonna get a little closer. See what we can find. If it is turtles, I don't want to disturb them, but I would like to document their behavior, natural or unnatural. There you have it. If I count 3, I don't consider that a deeply unusual number. 4. It does beg the question, why here? How do they communicate that this is where they're going to meet? Is there an environmental factor involved? 5. The ancients believed the world traveled through the universe on the back of a turtle. It is remarkable that they have survived multiple mass extinction events and that they predate the dinosaurs. Perhaps they're a metaphor for something. So, unusual phenomena or natural behavior? It's very difficult to see, but there's a bear in that tree. There he comes. Or is it a baby Sasquatch climbing out of the tree? Personally, I think it's a bear. He's probably smelled me. So he's a little cautious. There he comes. What do you think? Bear or a young Sasquatch? And he's down. Cobra chickens, also known by some as Canadian geese, considered vermin by many. Others consider them to be elegant and migrating waterfowl, characterized by their long necks and black and white coloring. This is David Drummond. It's evening now. We're along the shores of Carter Island. Now, I can personally attest that I have never actually seen a cryptid, but along these shores, I did hear the movement of a large animal in the bush and heard a strange chuffing noise, warning me away. Was it a cryptid? I don't know. We did get a question from one of our listeners. What is a cryptid? A cryptid is a creature discussed in stories and myth, which has not yet been proven by science, but for which there have been sightings by regular folk like you and me. So that's what we're searching for. In addition, we're looking for unidentified aerial phenomenon, and of course, supernatural events, and more on that topic later. But for now, we're just going to enjoy the evening along the shores of Carter Island to see what we can see. There's a lot of hidden little bays in this area. Sometimes you come around a corner and see a deer or a beaver or a turtle or an otter. There's plenty of bear in the area. Here's one of those little bays we discussed a minute ago. The current's got me. I'm just floating in now. You can see some of the current there. There's many powerful currents in the dark waters in this area. In fact, the number of people that have been lost to these waters is not easily counted. But that's another topic. We discussed the definition of cryptids a minute ago. A good example of a cryptid, what's known on the west coast as Sasquatch. In this area, the Cree people call him Big Man. And in fact, in Manitoba, we have the second highest number of reported sightings of Big Man, or Sasquatch, of anywhere in Canada. Yep, definitely a deer. Sorry for the camera work. Stiff currents in the area. The kayak's fighting me a bit. Some yummy water plants there. So you can see every once in a while whirlpools, strange underwater currents pop to the top. The waters can be quite tricky. I was hoping for a nice sunset tonight, but it looks like the clouds have rolled in. You may have heard me refer to a supernatural phenomena earlier. We did have a report of what is known as a woman in white being spotted on a rarely traveled road nearby. A woman in white is a ghost or phantasm said to be the restless spirit of a woman wronged in love who then committed suicide. It's thought that as she haunts the side of the road, she looks for unwary male travelers to drag to hell. So once the sun goes down, we'll get off the water and check out a little supernatural phenomenon. All right, this is David Drummond. We're on our lonely stretch of road, following up on a woman in white sighting. It's not quite dark yet. It is dusk. The sun's down. Let's walk along this road and see if we find any supernatural phenomena. So far, seems pretty typical. Just empty road. I've been informed that women in white aren't always suicides. Occasionally, hotels are haunted by women in white brides who have died tragically on their wedding nights. Also, not all women in white are malevolent spirits. Some are simply restless with their earthly business unfinished. We're going to walk for a ways and pause this. If anything interesting happens, we'll make sure we capture it. Well, no woman in white spotted, but I sense there's something in the bush there. It's that time of the evening when bear and deer are active. Although, it's also that time of the evening when unearthly things are active as well. Well, this is David Drummond. We're wrapping up episode 2 of Pinawa Cryptid Search. Today we saw a gathering of turtles, what may be cobra chickens or possibly Canada geese, deer, and we were excited to possibly see a baby Sasquatch, which turned out to be a bear, which is also pretty exciting. We got some good audience engagement and investigated a phantasm, or a woman in white ghost. We may follow up on that one again in another episode, since that lonely road is still there. Again, if you see anything interesting in your travels in the Pinawa area, let us know. We'll investigate. Until then, best of luck.